Hello, my name is Dan and welcome to Team Theme. In this video I'll be analysing LEGOLAND Windsor's varied facts and changes throughout the park since its opening in 1996. After watching this video, I recommend watching my Chessington version, which will be at the end screen section at the end of the video. And most of all, enjoy the video. The beginning section of LEGOLAND Windsor has had quite a few visual tweaks over the years. One of my most hated change is the removal of the LEGO model wearing multiple cameras near the old funky fashion store. I believe the model was removed around 2014 to 2015 and the explanation for the removal is unknown, but it is kind of upsetting as this model was one of the most original models the park has seen since its opening and is quite a common model to appear in other Legoland parks, such as Legoland Florida. Another change at the beginning is the relocation of the LEGO family bench nearer to the LEGO dinosaurs. The reasoning behind this change was due to the new beverage unit, Legoland Coffee Co. The beginning also has a one-man band LEGO model that features audio and physical movement. Many claim that this is the original LEGO model, but the current LEGO one-man band is actually a replacement of the 1996 one, which was in the centre of the path instead of beside it. Both of the clowns look very similar, but the audio is very different and the 1996 version has a whiter face. I speculate that the new version was made to be more stable than the old one, as it only operated for a couple of years, this being the 1996 version of course.
Sean, stand by Robert.
Now we'll be heading to the imagination section of the park. Thankfully, the imagination area of LEGOLAND Windsor has had only minor changes, but they're changes that can still be noticeable for a reoccurring visitor. The first obvious change is the renaming of the area from Imagination Centre to just Imagination, with the name change on the original sign that stated the area's name Imagination Centre to being renamed to #molepole, as the area features a little side activity of animatronic LEGO moles, which has been operating since 1996. And whilst we are on the topic of LEGO moles, when the Papa Mole store closed in the Imagination section, they relocated the moles in the shop to be part of the Hill Train's theming, as the shop has been repurposed to the Studio Cafe. In Duplo Valley, a LEGO model of a man sitting in a chair with a pigeon on his hand can be seen in the queue line of Fairytale Brook. This LEGO model has only recently been sitting in this location, as before its Fairytale Brook home it sat in the Duplo Theatre. However, this also wasn't its original location, as in 1996 he once sat in the spinning spider area on a park bench with children interacting with him. Despite me already doing a dedicated facts and changes video for the Dragon Coaster, one change that I skipped over was that the book stating Twice Upon a Time actually was once located in the old My Town area in one of the building windows. Obviously now the area is completely overhauled, explaining the decisions. When the Explorers Institute closed in 2008, many of the theming was reused for the queue line of Laser Raiders. To be honest, nearly all of the queue line theming of Laser Raiders was once purposed for the Explorers Institute. Before Heart Lake City was introduced to Legoland, the area was called Lego City and themed to the original Lego town style. Before being called Heart Lake Express, it was called Orient Expedition, and the queue line had an animated model that would randomly make a tune with his flute to activate the snake out of the basket. When the re-theme of Heart Lake City happened, it obviously wouldn't fit and was relocated as part of the actual train's layout theming. You can see it near the Laser Raiders queue line. The original My Town area that had a mini rename to Lego City before closing featured several quirky LEGO models showing everyday life in LEGO form but with a comedic twist to it, such as the Manhole Man, the lady with the watering can and just several more. Sadly, in 2015 all of the original My Town LEGO models were removed. However, one of the LEGO models that got reused was the Policeman model that was repositioned outside of the hotel. This model can be easily missed when driving to the car park, so make sure to keep your eyes peeled. Unfortunately, I have no more facts and changes to address left in this video, but if you really did enjoy it, I may do a possible part 2. Before the video ends, I have worthy shoutouts to ELC Theme Park TV, Theme Parks for You Smith, Theme Park Media, and finally Theo and Connor Brawl Stars. That leads this video to a close. Please drop a like to show your appreciation, and to see more, consider subscribing. My name is Dan, and you've been watching Team Theme. Thank you and good night.
You'll have no trouble finding me.